The chair recognizes the gentleman from Texas.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Today, I rise to offer an amendment that would prohibit funding to any federal employee who has been found in contempt of Congress. As a member of the Oversight and Government Reform Committee, I have had serious concerns about the non-responsiveness of certain federal officials to legitimate congressional oversight activities. In some of these situations, the actions have been taken by this House to hold these officials in contempt of Congress. Specifically, my amendment prevents funds from being made available for the Office of Management and Budget to process or approve an apportionment request from an executive agency does not include the following language. Apportioned amounts are not available for any position which is held by an employee with respect to whom the President of the Senate or the Speaker of the House of Representatives has certified a statement of facts to the United States Attorney under Section 104 of the which is 2 U.S.C. 194. What the experts and lawyers tell me this means is we won't pay folks who've been held in contempt of Congress. The taxpayers don't need to be funding somebody who is not cooperating with their elected representatives, and it's gotten so bad that this entire body has held them in contempt. If somebody has failed to do his or her job in the private sector or in any other environment, they wouldn't get paid. And I think the federal government needs to follow this. Let me give you a little bit of background on the process so you understand how this is going to work. Funds apportioned to executive agencies or apportioned or handed out by the OMB. And executive agencies must submit a request to the OMB 40 days before the start of the fiscal year or within 15 days of the enactment of the Appropriation Act. The OMB then determines how the executive agency's fund will be apportioned. This amendment would require an executive agency to include the quoted language in their apportionment request to the OMB, which would prevent the OMB from allocating funds to an agency for the salaries of federal employees who have been found in contempt of Congress. To me, this is just common sense. We don't pay employees who don't cooperate with their boss. We're the elected representatives of people. We're the boss. And we need to enact this legislation to ensure those in contempt of Congress do not continue to receive taxpayer funds. And I reserve the balance of my time.
The gentleman reserves the balance of his time. Does any member wish to claim time in opposition? The gentleman from Texas is recognized.
I yield back.
The gentleman yields back. The question is on the amendment offered by the gentleman from Texas. Those in favor say aye. Those opposed, no. In the opinion of the chair, the ayes have it. The amendment is agreed to.